at the age of about 14 years, 13 to 14. I left home for the first time. I had never stayed away from my mother and father, even a single day, for all those 14 years or so. I was joining Form 1 for the first time, and I was leaving home for the first time. And I joined Mother of Apostles Seminary in Eldoret. My father took me to school and delivered me to a foster parent, Mzungu. That was Bishop Crowley. He was a second father to all of us. You can imagine a young boy from the village leaving home for the first time and being handed over to total strangers. It could traumatize, but the kind of environment he had created allowed us to live as a family. And I want to echo the very, very wise words that our Bishop Henry has told us today about hard work, about discipline, and the fear of God. That was our mantra at Mother of Apostles that time, and Bishop Crowley ensured that all of us lived by that creed. Anybody who went contrary to that, there was no forgiveness, will be expelled. And he used to read the Riot Act to us on assembly on Monday, that if he's angry or something has happened over the weekend, you could see blood flowing on his face. And he'll say that I'm going to expel people left, right, and center. And before 10, you will see somebody carrying their box going home. And that will be the end of you. And we learned a very important lesson that in life, you have to abide by the rules, because by abiding by the rules, it allows you to live with others without any problems, and that you can really achieve whatever you set yourself to achieve if you stick by the rules. Honesty is also a very important virtue that our bishop has talked about. And if we forget everything and just remember that, I think we'll be sowing the seed that will transform this county and this country. We have very, very dishonest people in the positions of leadership, and because on the outside they appear to be doing very well, they have become role models even for young people. They strive to become like them. And that's why as a country, we are struggling. Because of that, just one simple thing, lack of honesty. We lie and lie and lie on the outside, but inside, we are tormented souls. I'm sure if this generation listens to the bishop and he has told you to choose between yes and no, you know what to accept and you know what not to accept. Not living ambiguous lives. You make a decision and you stick by it, and you make the right decision, a good decision. For me, I've decided to say no, to say away. I didn't know it was biblical. It's in the book of Matthew. I'm realizing as I live here that when it comes to matters that negatively affect the lives of our people, matters of tribalism, matters of poverty, matters of ethnic profiling and discrimination, matters of praising leaders even when they're wrong, I've decided to say it away. And I'm hoping that we're going to have a great following, so that if all of us can have the confidence of facing injustice and saying it's no, it's wrong, and being prepared to face the consequences, that even if you suffer today, let generations that come later on not suffer the way you have suffered. It can't be that today the government says that education is free, basic education, especially in day schools, free. And yet, as we speak today, half of our children are at home because somebody sat somewhere and said, you must pay 3,000 shillings, 4,000, 5,000, 12,000. The number is not even known for lunch. And we are losing professionals, people who otherwise will change this country. Who is this so powerful person sitting somewhere and frustrating the future aspirations of our children? We have others who are so hell-bent on ensuring that they ignore all the principles of conflict of interest, that the ones who are doing businesses with the organization they work in, giving themselves great advantage over others, and ensuring that the economic space out there is tilted towards a few. Can we have a country that ensures that every person is given a fair chance to achieve their dreams, that they believe it can be done? The day citizens refuse to put up with nonsense, the day citizens decide to say we want to be governed in a different way, that day our country will change for the better, and we shall all live happily in this world as God intended.